are some useful things in this cross-party budget amendment, which I believe the Mayor has failed to take on board with his final budget. On the oyster cap issue, yes, we do recognise that the Mayor has tried to lessen the impact, but his proposal stops short of a full reinstatement of the oyster cap for zones 4 to 6, which we would like to see. So I think it's important that we press that point still. Solar, I'm really pleased now to see a growing cross-party consensus on this, so that City Hall we can be doing far more to get solar voltaics actually installed on schools, on social housing and so on. Obvious environmental benefits in terms of reducing emissions, obvious economic benefits in terms of creating jobs as well. So I'm really pleased that there is now a growing cross-party consensus on that. Housing, I'll echo the comments of the previous speakers. This is absolutely the biggest crisis facing Londoners, and our current investigation on the Assembly's Housing Committee shows that the shared ownership model is failing to deliver for inner London. So it is right, as this motion outlines, that we look at other models. And I think there are a number of useful measures in here which do help tackle the housing crisis and do point things in the right direction. Certainly, as Assembly Member Knight says, rather than giving out a trivial level of council tax reduction, it would be much better to spend that money on tackling the housing crisis. The real shame, though, is that we don't have the opportunity to debate and amend the capital budget here in this Assembly, where nearly all of the big decisions regarding the future of housing in our capital are being made. So we really need to be pushing as well cross-party that we do have proper oversight of the capital budget, because that is where we could really start to see the changes that we need to deliver more social housing, rather than actually losing it. A recent report from the Assembly last week showed that with the current estate regeneration schemes on the books, if they, when they are completed, set to lose 8,296 social rented homes in the capital. So we're actually not solving the crisis. We're actually in some ways making it worse with the current policies that the Mayor is proposing. And so, yes, strongly support the measures outlined in this draft budget amendment, but really the Assembly needs to be having proper oversight of the Mayor's capital budget, and post-2016 we need a Mayor who takes a completely different direction in terms of the housing agenda for London.
Right, thank you. The amendment has been proposed and seconded. It's now open for wider debate. Assembly Member Boff.
Thank you, Chair. We won't be supporting this budget amendment, and there's